talk about how did the idea of coming about of feeding the opposing team? Because if y'all don't know that, for the audience and the world listeners, every time you play the Dallas Mavericks, whether you win or lose, you win. If you win, you get to eat. Because it's a full buffet laid out in the locker room: barbecue, beans, cornbread, everything. Biscuits, you name it. Links, all that, ribs. Just sitting there in the best barbecue sauce. I don't know whose barbecue sauce that is, but shout out to them. But it's good. And right next to it is a cooler full of any beverage you would love. How did that come about, though?
I wanted to embarrass other owners.
Ooh,
that's what it was. I'm like, they don't even, because I would hear from guys, we don't get this, we're guys we would trade for, guys would tell me, I just went from the outhouse to the penthouse, and I'm like, okay, I just want to rub it in a little bit. And so I'm like, we're cooking for our guys, just make a little bit more and give it to the other guys. And I used to put in like really plush towels too, but y'all would steal them all. And so it was like, take them all home.
Yeah, no, that extra effort is definitely recognized. Like Jack said, you don't see it everywhere.
KG called it grandma's cooking. Yeah. Don Nelson said it's first class, then it's Cuban's class. Did he really? It's Cuban's class.
Yeah.
Nelly. Oh my God.
So putting PlayStations and all that type of stuff.
Same thing, right? It's just like, it's like there's downtime all the time. And this is before everybody had a phone and everything.
And you want guys in the gym.
You want guys in the gym. You want guys comfortable coming in, right? And just during that downtime, it's like, okay, play some PlayStation. We had a TV in there connected to cable and everything. Now it's not as important because guys got their phones, right? But back then it was like, okay. And again, I wanted to embarrass every other owner. We got a plane, right? And the funny thing is with the plane, I used to tell everybody, and I told all the guys, it's like, tell everybody we got a weight room on the plane. Like, you can't have a weight room on the plane, right? But we would tell we would tell everybody when we had a weight room on the plane, and it was
we would have believed it around the time.
Oh, for sure. For sure. And we're still like one of the only teams. I think it's awesome. Maybe one other team has got their own plane, and it's designed for 7-footers, right? So you can come in, you're comfortable, play cards, the whole 9 yards.
That's dope. Talk to us about the process of the purchasing the Mavs.
Oh my God. So I sold broadcast.com, and I was a season ticket holder, right? And it was the 99-2000 season. I can't believe it's been that long. And I was there with my girlfriend, then wife, and it was opening night. And I'm like,
it was lockout?
No, that was 98-99. So the next season after the lockout. Okay, next full season. Yeah. And I'm like, it's opening night. It's not a sellout. There's no energy in the building. I'm like, we're undefeated, right? I'm like, we got Nash, we got Dirk, we got Finn, we got Sean Bradley. And so I'm like, I can do a better job than this. I was like, ding, 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 ding. Now I can afford to do something about it, because I never dreamed of opening a team. Never crossed my mind in a million years. So I'm like, okay. So I talked, Mark Aguirre was doing some stuff with the Mavs. So my season ticket rep connected me to Mark Aguirre, who connected me with Ross Perot Jr., who owned the team then. And 3 months later, I owned the team, January of 2000.
That's fast.
Yeah, it was really fast. And actually, I probably could have gotten the team for less. And gotten a better deal.
What did you get it at the time?
285.
285. Okay.
Yeah. So it's turned out okay.
I was about to say it's trending north of billions, right?
Yeah, it is.
Hell of a purchase.
My favorite word, right?
Yeah, right.
It's crazy, but true.
The difference between the team now and when you purchased it.
Oh, I mean, the league is so different, right? I mean, you were around back then. The league goes through periods of time where the guys adapt to whatever it is that's going on, from the business side, from the social side, from the competitive side. So back then it was transitioning from a banger world, right? Where you had the 90s Bulls and you had the Pistons, and you still had Ben Wallace playing. And it was you guys know, it was a bang, 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 bang business, right? And it was physical on the floor. And with Nelly, we're kind of the run and gun team. And with Nash, we were skilled, and Dirk was getting better. But, we were skilled. And the other thing that was really different back then is not everybody could shoot, right? You would always have one guy who was a defender and not even run to the corner, right? And then the star could always guard that person, right? Or it might be a big that, would bang.
Bruce Bowen.
You were Bruce Bowen, right? Bruce Bowen, he got to the point where he hit a corner three, right? But with the Spurs, Dirk would guard Bruce Bowen, right? You know, you're there or you're playing, you got to guard you, but there was always someone you didn't have to guard. Like fast forward now, that doesn't exist anymore. Everybody can shoot. You can't be a player that, hey, I'm a great defender, I can't do anything else. Either you got to be vertical and block shots, or you got to be able to make a shot when the ball comes to you and be 3 and D, or you got to be able to create a shot. And I think a lot has changed over the last 5 years in particular because of social media. Now, like we were talking, you got two 14-year-olds, I got a 14-year-old son, right? They're on Instagram or TikTok all the time watching dudes and everything that they do and trying to emulate that. Whereas when we were growing up, you know, maybe you saw a game on television, you know, and maybe you went online and, you know, looked at some stuff on there, but not like now or like on your phone. And now, you know, there's coaches online and everything. So everybody has training. Like there was no coaches when I was growing up, right? You played basketball, then football, then baseball.
And played outside.
And you played outside, right? You played pickup wherever you lived, right? And so that's all changed. Now, for better or worse, kids play year round.
Yeah.
And they've got all kinds of training and all kinds of stuff online that they can replicate. And, you know, like now I was watching some stuff this morning and I sent something to my son, you know, about, oh, here's a little hack for when you're playing in a game. That stuff didn't exist. And so the skill level of the NBA is night and day different than 20 years ago.